Hello, welcome to Centurion's Community Custom Corner. So this is episode 2, and guys, what a week has it been? So you've been filling my inbox up with more customs. We've had people being inspired so much that they wanted to actually make a custom for this week's episode, and that's happened quite a few times, so I'll highlight those people as well as we go through. And yeah, I mean, we're getting people from all sorts now. We've got Lego, we've got Black Series. It's just brilliant, like just seeing these things. And also, if you're new to the channel, this is where people will submit their work and I'll show it off, and hopefully you guys will follow and get inspired by them, or just watch their progress and collection grow on Instagram. And then at the end we'll do like a bit of a Black Series news. There's a few rumours going around, so it's a bit of a kind of a catch up for the week, and a bit of a sort of like a comments discussion as well down below. So without further ado, we're just everyone's names as well will be down in the below department, so you can follow them. And also there's no top 5, it's just basically as you see them on the screen, and if you like them, go follow them. So first of all, we've got DIY Star Wars dioramas, who's made this kind of model of Arc 2. Just from the end of Force Awakens, you know, just as Rey's passing over that lightsaber to Luke, you know, just sort of like she's about to begin her journey and sort of thing like that. And I think it really captures that kind of feeling, because it kind of looks fairy tale like. It's kind of like those sort of like statues that you would buy, you know, from an antique type shop, or something that your mum might have at the top of her wardrobe, you know. But it's got that kind of sort of like fairy tale look about it. It's just, she's walking up there, she's just going to hand over, she don't know what she's expecting. And I think it really captures in this kind of sort of diorama. And it's only made out of foam and like bits of green grass, and the rocks though just look amazing. I would love one of these, especially in 6-inch. But yeah, I think, mate, again, you know, you've excelled yourself. That's absolutely brilliant. So well done. Next up, we have Star Wars Customs, or SW Customs, sorry. And he's made a Hoth Trooper. It was rumoured last week that there was a Hoth Trooper coming out, and he's just come along and made it himself. You know, so I kind of like these guys where I like a little bit of rough and ready on these guys. I like them where they're a little bit, you know, we've got Luke, we've got Han, but in the background we've got these little guys that just look like they've seen a lot of war, you know. They're not just ones that just come in and mince through for a little bit. Like, these are the guys that have lived it, like the ones in Rogue One. And yeah, I mean, the guy's done the hood bit on the back as well. It almost looks like a wolf pelt. It looks so good, like it's just sort of different textures. Well done, it's absolutely really good as well, mate. So up next is Star Wars Figures for Life, and he's made a 3.75 kind of sort of like Commander Arc Trooper, and it's got my favourite colour, red. So it's got the red arms, got the red thighs, and it goes down into the white. We've got the sort of rangefinder on there as well, and that's what I like about when people do these customs. It's very sort of, you know, it's like they're just using their own head, like what they want to see in Star Wars, what would work, and that's what custom's about. Not about sort of waiting and making things. I know I do that with my clones, but I just know that deep down they don't do phase 1 and they won't bring out a 5s, you know. So it's kind of me building my old collection, but I just love these ones where they inspire themselves to create their own unique people. And again, mate, well done. You can also follow him as well. He's on YouTube as well as Jedi Master 777. And up next is OK Photographs, and he's made Captain Maverick, and again another 3.75 clone trooper from the Clone Wars like look as well. And again, that is a ticket to my heart. Absolutely, this is what started me with clones and all that. I loved the Clone Wars and these figures as well. I still got them upstairs. They're all hidden away, and I use them as my sort of like kind of to go-to tool when I build my Black Series collection up. And it's again, he's done it all in the yellow, so it just really stands out. It looks really nice. And next we have Collecting Stuff 05, and he's made a Black Series Elite 104th Battalion from the Wolf Pack. And yeah, I mean, this guy looks like the Dark Wolf, doesn't he? Like it's black rather than grey. I just like looking at that Arc Trooper. Just looks absolutely mint. Like just the detailing, the wolf little symbol on his helmet. Yeah, I mean, one day that'll be me making that kind of sort of stuff. So well done, mate. That's absolutely top notch. Really cool. And also we have Brick Top Vader. Now he's gone out of the way this week because he wanted to make a Mando sort of like custom, and he's gone out his way this week to build it purely for this episode, for this Friday. So he's been working super hard. But not just that, this is his first ever time making a custom as well, in a kind of sort of like a bigger format. So he's done a few other ones where he's just sort of like repainted Force Awakens sort of like troopers and stuff like that. But looking at the Mando, and he's been sending me his progress all week, but just looking at Mandalorians, you know, it's just like they've got so much levels of detail. You've got the sort of the different cloth, you've got the armour, you've got the little dooblies on the belts and the buckles like that. And this guy's he's done a blue and he's done orange, like just to make it stand out there, and washed it down so it's not really too bold and bright. And I think it just works. Gives him a custom gun, changed his backpack a bit, you know, and straight away we've got a new character in this Star Wars world. You know, it's, you know, well done, mate. Getting that done in a few days, like, brilliant. Well done, mate. And also for this week, from last week, someone else has created a custom, which is David Hill 1575. So he always kept saying to me, I need a purple clone trooper. Like, you've got to do Mace Windu's clone troopers. So do you know what? He couldn't wait any longer, so he made his own. But not only did he just make his own sort of clone trooper, he also added an extra part what he likes, which is Dragon Ball Z. So instead of having a rangefinder, I'm going to have to revert back to my notes down there because I'm not a Dragon Ball Z follower, unfortunately. It's a power level scouter. So he's got a little thing comes down, and he actually made that from scratch. So again, you know, like, this is what it's about. It's us inspiring other people that kind of have done customs before or haven't done customs before, just to get out there, just give it a go and just learn from everything. You know, like, yeah, I mean, guys, like, this is brilliant. Well done. And also we have Buckethead Customs, and he's done a 212th Airborne Trooper. So yeah, I mean, we've got the iconic helmet, and we're going down into, he's got the straps, and he's got like the sort of like the thermal detonators on his chest, and then we've got this kind of canvas kind of skirt going on. So you've got those extra textures and stuff and all that in there. He's just weathered enough, not too much where it's chipping away at the armour, so it takes away all that look. You know, again, he's done it really nice, and that iconic helmet, which is kind of reminiscent to the new sort of like Fallen Jedi that's coming out, because I think they're doing the Purge helmets like that as well. So which is in the news a little bit later on. But yeah, I mean, what a great custom. I would love to have one of these in my collections. So next up is galaxy3d.co.uk. Now, this guy, I reached out to him because we have a few people coming in, they want to do customs, they will kind of want to just do figures and stuff like that, but I kind of want you to branch it out there so we can see what other people do as well. And this guy makes 3D dioramas in a kind of sort of like with the 3D printer. And there's a few things, you know, like he got the Emperor's seat and everything like that. But actually, he's also got the Millennium Falcon corridor. And I thought, oh, it's not sort of like the Death Star kind of corridor. You see that quite a lot on Instagram, you know, like people use it for backgrounds. But yeah, just literally the Millennium Falcon kind of walkways and stuff like that, you know. And he does loads of other bits as well. He does lightsabers and whatnot. So it's definitely worth following his page as well. And well, it's all to 1.12 scale, and he does like the cantina seats and bits like that. So it's worth going over there, checking out his Instagram, and also you can type in his username on the website as well, as he has his own website, and you actually can go out and purchase these. So you can buy a Gonk Droid for some monies and whatnot. So if you fancy want to treat yourself and do a little bit of custom, you can buy that off there, paint it, and then bring it to me and show me. So guys, another well done for making those, for making our extensive Black series come alive in sort of dioramas that we can buy. So next up is Spider-Man G, and he's made a custom prototype Boba Fett. So this is the thing, I always have a bit of trouble with Boba Fett because they always kind of bring him out, and they've done the new Kenner one, they did the prototype as well, and I'm never a big fan of just repaints. To me, it needs to sort of represent that character. So a repainted prototype isn't a prototype Boba Fett, it's just a white Boba Fett, you know, because he has all these different armours, he has different things, and this guy's gone out of the way to do that. We've got the red and blue little triangles in his helmet. That cape literally brings the character to life. It just looks amazing. And we've got all the other little parts of armour. Some bits have been moved around and stuff like that. So, and I know, reading his Instagram as well, it actually took him some time to make this custom as well. So, well done. Literally, I would love that on my shelf. It looks amazing. And that's why I haven't gone out of the way to buy a prototype Boba Fett, because it needs to look like this. So next up after that, we have Johnny Osage, or Osage Avenue. And again, another Boba Fett. And he's made the holiday version of Boba Fett from the holiday special, which for some reasons kind of popped up again on my YouTube, saying nice version. To be honest, I don't even think there is a nice version of it. It's awful. But we got this Boba Fett from the cartoon series, and again, it's just, we've got the extra detailing on there. He's moved a few of the bits around. It's not just a repainted Boba Fett, and it's more reminiscent to what the character should look like in a Black Series world, you know, kind of like the way the Rebels and the Clone Trooper kind of done. And yeah, I mean, we've got the other part here where he's done a black wash and all that over it, and again, it just looks brilliant. You know, it's just well done. He's definitely worth like following him, and he's got quite a few other customs on there as well, so definitely hit him up. And also we've got Customs SM, and it's Lego. Finally, Lego, my favourite. Well, actually, I don't know. I think Black Series and Lego are on par, but yeah, he makes custom clone Lego troopers. And this one here is kind of like a 212 kind of orange, maybe like a bomb squad trooper. And yeah, it's got the background there and everything as well, so it's really added detail into this little Lego figure. And also, if you look at his skirt as well, it's got like the flames coming around as well. So again, it's kind of like your own sort of inspiration into Star Wars, and he looks absolutely amazing. So with him as well, he makes his own Lego figures. So if you follow Custom SM, you can actually go onto his thing and message him directly, and actually you can go and treat yourself because he sells these as well. So cheers, mate. And also, last but no means least, we got Collectible Photographer, and he's made Captain Foxhound. And if you follow him on Instagram, he's actually done quite a long story there where he incorporates into some Star Wars lore. And again, another one that's been made this week for this episode, and he's got a Captain Rex, and he's turned him into like this whole new looking character. We've got the red stripes, he's got a removable helmet, and he's taken all those details off from what Captain Rex had to incorporate him over to that. So actually that's quite an advanced kind of sort of like trying, really. So well done, that's done really well, mate. So keep up that good work and everything there. So guys, that brings me to the end of the customs. That's 13 customs this week. Absolutely amazing. So now we're just going to head over to the news, and we'll talk about some Black Series rumours that are headed out this week. The news. So this week's been a bit quiet at first, and I thought there weren't going to be much really to talk about. But as the week's gone on, we've got quite a lot coming through Yakface and Kylo Collector and a few other people from Instagram. So first up we have is Luke, Return of the Jedi. So we've already had Luke from Return of the Jedi in Black Series, and it was his final duel with Darth Vader. And I haven't got that figure yet. Me being new to the Black Series collection is kind of like a bit of a sought after figure, but also looks a little bit naff, and that's kind of why I went for the bootleg SH Figure Arts. But yeah, it's coming back out, so I'm hoping it's kind of like Hasbro in a way that they're kind of going back around their figures to re-release them, a bit like the Emperor, as he was a bit naff as well, but now we've got a better version of it. So I'm hoping with this new one coming out, it's going to be with Luke, maybe with the robes from when he's in front of Jabba, and for us other collectors that haven't got the other one, that we might be able to take those robes off and he can actually have kind of like both interpretations of that character. Obviously that's just rumours and that's my imagination of hopefully what we get, so it could be completely different. And maybe like the cloak as well, a bit like the old Kenner type, just for a bit of throwback as well. And next up we had Buddy. It was another kind of sort of like commented name that we might get, another figure. And rumours have it, it could be IG-11 from the new Mandalorian film. Well, TV series. And to be honest, I'm down for this. I'm hoping it's not a repaint IG-88. I will be a little bit let down. So I'm hoping for extra satchels and all that. Yeah, I know the robots are the same, but let's hope we've got something. He's got something quirky about him that separates him from the IG-88 sort of series. And the next up, we got one from the new game, which is the Purge Trooper, which you kind of knew we was going to get anyway. But yeah, these guys look pretty cool, and it's like the Airborne Trooper that we had in the customs. So we've got that kind of new sort of look helmet there, and these guys are supposed to be out there. They're the ones that are trying to track down the Jedi and wear them out before the Inquisitors sort of come in and finish them off, basically. So yeah, another trooper for the Imperial shelf. You know, literally just keep knocking those out, Hasbro, because we'll just keep buying them and buy the tenfold as well. And another one that's coming out, well, that's rumoured, is C-3PO with red eyes from the new Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, in my kind of eye thing is, or in my kind of eye, shall we say, I don't think it's C-3PO. I reckon it's kind of like one of those kind of like little nods. But then again, they might even change, they might just put the colours in there, like they do with the Avengers trailers, where Infinity War, we had the Hulk running in the background, but in fact, it was the Hulkbuster with Bruce Banner in it. So, you know, like sometimes Disney, I think they might be taking a leaf from their other franchise and maybe sort of putting a few extra sort of things out there. And also another figure that's coming out is a Mando carbonized. So the Mandalorian in carbonate colour, which seems a bit odd. I mean, what is he going to be, fully one colour? But he's not going to be in carbonized in that as a block. So maybe they're having fights in the Mandalorian where he's actually got like kind of sort of like splats of like the ice and stuff on him. Or maybe it could be a case that the Mandalorian is frozen in time back from Mandalore, and now he's been unfrozen 20 years later or something like that. So who knows? We'll see what we get this character. So beggars belief. Hopefully it's not just a repaint. And also we have leaked footage or leaked photos of the first day release figures where they're in the nice white boxes. I don't know what you collectors think like this. I mean, are these holy grails that you want these in the white boxes, or are you a bit OCD like me where it's always got to be black and red? But to me anyway, I'll throw away the boxes. But I kind of like these. I would like to have one of them like in a box, maybe like the Mandalorian or something like that, where he's just like the new franchise and it's the new kind of sort of thing, so it just separates them apart. But I do like the boxes, but again, you know, if you're going to put them on the shelf, it's going to look a little bit odd, isn't it, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the news this week, and that's it for Community Corner this Friday. So guys, you can comment down below, you can follow me on Instagram, please submit your photos to me if you want to come into next week's episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye!